Alright guys, we're gonna get into the showcase mode. We did my rise recently, so we'll get into the showcase. And hopefully soon we'll be back to making TPW content. Most likely sooner than later, because I got done pretty early. So let's get right into it.
Pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream of WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase on the Immortal. The guillotine is cinched in. Will Punk tap out? Is Punk gonna tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break it. What a counter! Here's the jackknife cover, and Reigns has to kick out.
Out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being. And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in and tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing. Surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine. Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex. A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but it's stopped. CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a slam by Punk to GTS for the victory. Gauntlet is in it up and a kick out at two. How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive? And Heyman, wow, look at him. Wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
So his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing, 12 years after his last WrestleMania match. Punk is hanging strong with the two men that remain to the top of our industry in Punk's absence. Struggling back on his feet, looking lost out there. Rollins lining up, please! Here he is, heading back into the ring. Uh-oh. Goes for a pin attempt. That's a jump you want to get the receiving end of. DDT fight. Oh, what a clubby blow. Goes into the corner.
What are
they going to do here from the second row?
Oh, nice.
Snap suplex. And a top turnbuckle. The architect getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk.
When the moment is right, look to Roman, take Roman's light on, make him go to sleep. Okay.
Rollins now twisting his opponent.
Don't face the skull. Time to go for a ride. Explosive suplex. And Seth was able to maintain there. Right.
Stay away.
Knew what Roman had coming.
Time to go to sleep.
Rollins doing it here. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection. But Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns. Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Man.
What absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over. Oh,
course. Out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk. Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns.
Oh no.
What the hell? Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand.
Showcase.
That didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. Then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does, and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about.
Okay. CM Punk takes over, looking to use slingshot technology to do things his way. Relive some of the biggest wins, look to change the outcome of painful losses, and create history with the fantasy matchups only possible here in 2K26. A win will unlock some rewards, but completing objectives will make sure you get all the goods. And all the new showcase gauntlets allow you to attempt to unlock everything the mode to offer in one fell swoop. If you got the skills, let's go. Let's get it on. How will you play the showcase? Match timeline or the gauntlet? Well, I want to go through the timeline myself. Okay, bull by the horns. CM Punk may be the world champion, but he still hasn't earned the respect of the WWE's hard noise competitors. And John Bradshaw Layfield. Can you withstand the non-stop assault of JBL and defend successfully?
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. True tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
No pun intended.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John
Bradshaw Layfield.
JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam. Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
Well, that's what he thinks.
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he captured Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
CM Punk, the underdog who has an uphill battle ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion at once. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
CM Punk, CM Punk. Heavyweight champion.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
Oh. Alright, let's see objectives. Take the fight to JBL right away. and earn his respect every bit of damage you dish out. Keep the pace and keep JBL guessing with a big running attack. Attack from all angles, diving crossbody. Okay.
This is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
All those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
And me taking the brunt of that. JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale way. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man.
First up top.
Oh.
Huge kick connects. Russian leg sweep. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive, he's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Harder than he used to great, in fact.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
Come on, get up. Oh, okay. Get up, get up. Oh, I missed it. Oh, why did I get that? Oh. Yeah, no, that's not you.
Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
Longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
What a reversal! Oh, they missed.
Get up. Oh, jeez, bro.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June,
No.
shocking the entire sports entertainment world, and many are still
Stay
shocked that he's
down.
champion today.
Ow.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Trying to make sure to get that flying crossbody.
He catches JBL in a counter. Talking to his next man, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about big business. Straight up and championship on one hand, the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk. It's contrary to popular music, but just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship. Look out!
Are you serious? Okay.
Whatever it takes. Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I
Stay
say.
down, man.
Into a Falcon Arrow.
I can
Moving
get
the
this
top
cross
rope.
body.
That's his plan.
Get up.
Transferring attention to the
Get up.
WWE Universe now.
Thank you.
Taking flight. Cross body.
Okay, stay on him with heavy combos.
There might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk.
Okay, I forgot the combos. X, and with X.
Rage
I'm
turned
gonna
face.
lose.
JBL delivers. JBL relishes in the opportunity to take things
Go on.
frankly, a bully. He wants to bully CM Punk.
There we go, too.
Struggling to defend himself.
Got the momentum now.
Way to
Get
overwhelm
JBL,
JBL.
stay close and punish him with a grapple. And we're going back and forth, thing. Hey. Whoa. Hey.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship won by Punk pathetic.
Okay, send JBL in the corner. Alright.
Match Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
What a
The
shocking
Bulldog.
victory this could be
Nope.
for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk. And now the wrestling god teeing off. And JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it. But it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Two. Three.
Both men down, the official counting away
4.
here.
5.
First man to his feet
Nope.
could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl for the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
Late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Okay, JBL missed big and he looks splendid, proving the championship. Beating him with in the ring with the submission. Or a pin, wipe the smirk with go to sleep. Oh, and he reversed it, that's it. Nope. Yeah.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
He's looking to do some serious harm.
Ow. It's okay, JBL, man.
He's able to dodge that reversal.
Time to go to sleep.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
GTS from Punk. That's it. The title in the cup.
Yeah.
CM Punk retains. Here is your winner.
Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics, proven himself.
as a champion. This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
Never more to be cast aside. This day is mine.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey